Hey, welcome to your new job. You don't know how desperate we were for a new night guard. Hey, you're still in one piece. Did the EMF work for you? I tested it earlier and something popped up around the hallways. I would have used the flashlight, but I kind of chickened out of the building, so don't do the same mistake and do it if something feels horribly wrong with the device. Speaking of ghosts, I did some research on the location most of these animatronics in the warehouse came from, and why the hell did you come back here? You dealt with murderous robots for a whole week and you still came back! I would have quit day one, man. Do you have a death wish or something? I won't judge you further, but come on, this dump is not worth the money you're paid. On a positive note though, it seems like at your old job the animatronics didn't break out as often as ours, if at all. The one that's always active constantly gets out through the employees only door to bypass the planks until it's nighttime. We have to always place him once whenever he breaks in to make sure to keep him inside the building more often. What's worse about this automaton is that other warehouse owners have reported to us that our Chuck has paid them a visit in the middle of the day, even breaking inside and inspecting the sorry, I spoke too much. Hey, sorry for yesterday. I just didn't want to freak you out more than I probably already have by now. Sadly, I have to break the news that we had to implement an alarm system into the building. I managed to convince the staff that it'd be another way to scare off robbers and such, but actually it's for another thing. You love dogs, right? Because I'm afraid I found a new ghost haunting the place yesterday when you were gone, and he scared the crap out of me. Use the alarms whenever you see it in the cams. Trust me, it's hard to miss once you spot the thing. But I wouldn't recommend you slacking off unless you want to make your underwear sloppy and wet as a consequence. I know, I'm pretty vulgar, but I'm once again talking from experience. Awkward. Okay, bye-bye, good night. Hey, back for more, eh? Sorry for last night's mental image. I think it's pretty obvious that I suck at socializing, hey? Not like I'm the only one in the warehouse to suck at that, because yesterday not one but two new goats came to pay me a visit, and both don't like being stared at. There was a bird, I think. If you look at it, it'll go away eventually. But there's also an actual human-looking one, I think, that can either appear in the cameras, in which case quickly pull them down, or in your office, in which case pull them up. I couldn't get my job done until I got to learn how this a-hole worked, so I'm telling you all I know so that thing doesn't screw up your work as you're mainly on camera duties. These guys are a pain in the back and hopefully should be the last ones to appear. I don't know what other bollocks could happen with all these things haunting the place, on top of the freaking rat breaking into the place with the murderous intent. Yes, I said it! Murderous intent. I've been checking camera footage ever since I spotted the dog yesterday, and saw the animatronic act aggressively and with intent of entering your office. Keep him out! But not that out, you know? Last thing we need is for it to never come back to the warehouse, then we'd truly be in serious trouble. Bye-bye now. Stay safe. Hey, do you ever dream of shadowy figures? I'm going to be honest, I'm not normally like this, and I've been trying to hide it since the day I first called you. I haven't had a proper night's rest in weeks, have you? I made a clown of myself a few days back because I was struggling to hold on to my psyche. I'd say they're nightmares, but I'm not really scared of them, I just feel ashamed. I've been dreaming of a bear. Lots of bears. They surround me and look down on me, never saying a word, never breaking eye contact, all of them with white pupils and barely visible grins. What are yours? If you, of course. Sorry, a rough week at the job. Keep an eye out on camera 8B. I think I saw something like that there too, believe it or not. Similar, but not quite. Maybe you'll know what it is. Don't come back tomorrow, by the way. No, you are not being fired. It's just, I have a feeling something horrible is gonna happen tomorrow. Yesterday we were informed that an anonymous caller used the warehouse's phone to try and contact other warehouses for unknown purposes. Mostly the delivery service phone lines. But the callers were smart enough to hang up on whoever was calling. Be smart enough too. This isn't about you, so you should not get involved. Oh boy, it's a Saturday night! I can't wait to go back to that Chuck E. Cheese household because I have literally nothing better to do with my life. That's actually you right now. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you... I don't understand your thought process. Why did you come back there? Why don't you just listen to me? Do you not trust me? Do you not like me? I just can't wrap my head around. Okay, so one thing you're gonna need to know tonight is so there's these bears, right? If you hear them laugh, like that, yeah. Just check all the indoor cameras and use the alarm in the one camera where you don't see a bear. Okay? Wait. Ah!